All right, welcome to Brackets and Bets NCAA Tournament Preview. I'm Jay Croucher, he's Vaughn Dalzell, and we've also got Drew Dinsick on the line. We're going to talk about 5-12 matchups today. Bracket busters, traditionally Vaughn. In fact, 12 seeds have actually been 16-7 against the spread since 2018, so there has been some value, or at least some results in that favour. Let's start off with the South region. The matchup here, we've got the 5-seed San Diego State against the 12-seed Charleston. What do you make of this one, Drew?
Well, an upset here would certainly bust my bracket. I have San Diego State Aztecs going quite far, so hopefully they get through. They are 5-point favorites. That number looks about correct to me, but this total looks way too high at 141.5. You have two elite defenses, particularly 3-point defenses, and I think you're going to have a little bit of a slower paced game with the slow tempo Aztecs likely in control here. Ultimately a fair line, but I think San Diego State comes through.
Okay, let's go to the Midwest and a game, Vaughn, that I think all three of us like, Miami Drake in the 5-12.
Oh, yeah, let's go Bulldogs. Drake's coming. There's two teams very similar in size. Miami's not taking care of the ball as well as they were last year. They got their center, their big man at 6'7", just got injured in the ACC game against Duke. They are down their big. Drake is definitely live to win this game. The spread opened at 5.5 on Selection Sunday, Jay. It's already down to 3.5.
Yep. All right, let's go to the West region. St. Mary's VCU. Drew, what do you like here?
Yeah, this one's tough, but I got to go with the Rams. Rams over St. Mary's, even though St. Mary's has elite offense. This is a tough draw for them. VCU absolutely with the horsepower defensively to make this one a slugfest, at which point I would have to tip them the likely winner. So give me the points with the Rams.
Okay, go Rams. Let's go East region now, Vaughn. Duke, Oral Roberts, line hovering around 7.
Ooh, everyone's all over Oral Roberts. I've seen championship tickets, Final Four, Sweet 16, Jay. But I think the Duke Blue Devils are one of the 10 best teams in the country right now, and they are playing like it lately. This spread may not be big enough, and in the first half, I think Duke really gets out there and shows everybody who they are. So congrats to Sean Shire, being undefeated in March so far.
Indeed. All right, let's make some picks. Start with you, Drew. Don't say Duke.
No, we'll go Drake. Drake Bulldogs, wrong team favored there. I love Drake in this matchup against Miami. I think Drake in general very broadly underseeded as a 12 seed. Current form, I have them playing as a top 10 team in the country right now. This team will be my darling to get to the Sweet 16, which means I like them on the money line against Miami, and I like them on the money line round 2. Drake for all the jelly beans for me this week.
Okay, for all the jelly beans. What have you got for your jelly beans, Vaughn?
We're going with VCU Rams. We're sticking with the 8-10. I love this matchup for them against St. Mary's. I feel similar to what Drew said. This could be the wrong team favored here. VCU was a 5-point underdog, now down to 3.5. I played the 5 and the money line. You see a total of 122.5 in this game. It's because both these teams love playing defense. VCU, top 25 defensive efficiency, top 10 defensive turnovers, number 2 in the tournament for steals forced. Everything lines up for VCU to keep this competitive. They have 5 guys, Jay, that average between 9 and 13 points per game. Very well-rounded team. Give me those Rams.
Okay, you really do love the VCU
I love
Rams.
VCU.
A little
Let's
concerning.
go.
I like it. All right, go Rams, go Bulldogs. For more coverage of the NCAA tournament, check out the NBC Sports YouTube channel and NBCSportsEdge.com.